All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh, man. I don't like losing the tip. No.
Yep, switch on there. Box now. Yep.
Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
Oh, that's a steal. Come on.
Don't go for steals. Don't go for play
That's
discipline.
steal,
Play discipline.
folks.
Don't go for steals. Do not jump. Do not reach.
Oh, Brian.
Too far.
Good shot.
All part of the plan, Rod.
Up next, the Jazz. And welcome to 2K Sports. So the Raptors starting 5. We've got Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with MP. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barrett in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, we've got Walker Kessler. C.J. McCollum is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
A rare dunk from CJ, showing off his hops.
Barnes finds Payne. Trent on the wing. Back to Payne. Fires for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Utah with the ball. 4-point game. Inside, here's Hendricks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smith.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Pass to Kessler. Markkanen outside. McCollum on the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Buries the jump shot.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Markkanen against Barrett. And the layup is good off the glass.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
For 3, McCollum. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Oh, got that one up quick. Payne's got 9.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. McCollum, the pass to Kessler. Outside Sexton. Over Trent. And that one's long. Toronto has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. With the 10-footer, Barrett can't hit. In transition, here come the Jazz. Rebounded by Trent. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Here's McCollum. After the basket by Toronto. To stop the run, pass to Hendricks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Is rebounded by Barrett. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Outside Payne. Three-pointer. And the Raptors, another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They had different games, but both...
McCollum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. McCollum taking his time here. Gordon Tucker, the pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. The three from Sexton is rebounded by Barrett.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Colin Sexton out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Taylor Horton Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Utah right now. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped 35 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W. Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Barrett with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. And here's Payne outside. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Hendricks. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Barrett. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Barrett. Payne's got 16 points now. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. They get it back. Sexton can't get it to fall.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And the Jazz call time here. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And so it's Toronto, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
That's the end of the first half. The Jazz, 23. The Raptors, 48.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Gary Trent, R.J. Barrett out there with Barnes. Then it's MP, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Jakob Pirtle saying, not in my house.
And Toronto has possession. Pass to Barnes. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to McCollum. With the drive. Kessler passes to McCollum. Over Barrett. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is why you have to stay attached to C.J. McCollum. He can bury it from anywhere on the floor.
Smitty, what impresses you about C.J. McCollum's game as a ball handler?
Well, he's a terrific passer, but also a consistent scoring option. I'm impressed with how he balances those 2 aspects of his job.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebound, Utah. Stolen by Payne. Pass to Pirtle. Count that bucket. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
When Pirtle is running the floor like that, it motivates his teammates. Everyone loves to see their big man move like that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, it's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of. Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Sexton, that's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Payne finds Barrett. Back to Payne. Over McCollum. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, BA, after trading away...
Substitution on the court.
Gordon Tucker, the pass to Sexton. Clarkson outside. Sexton against Trent. Sexton misses.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
They've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's McCollum at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Clarkson outside. Back to McCollum. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
This is nothing new for CJ. He's scoring in bunches. His offense on display.
Barnes passes to Payne. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Clarkson passes to McCollum. Outside Sexton. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Back to Sexton. Down low. Here's McCollum. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Barnes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, BA, I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Outside Payne. And down it goes. 2 points. Payne's got 8 here in this quarter.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They get it back. Oh, and he powers it home.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
With the floater. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And the Raptors call time here.
Free t-shirts coming your way. Let's hear you make some noise.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining.
Nice. Y'all know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the library now. He's focused.
I was trying to lock in, or I've got to guard my guy. He was smoking me last game, man.
Oh, that's you. Nice,
There
Chris.
you go. Nice. Good job. Good finish, Chris.
Very nice.
Nice
finish,
Is that
Chris.
a defensive take you got on there, Dirk? What kind
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sport. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's white and brown. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes is out there with Barrett. Then there's Pirtle, then it's Payne, and it's Quickly in at the point guard. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar, Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
It's Barrett on the wing. MP outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here is Holiday. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Jazz.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
And the Celtics with possession here. Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. It's White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Launches it. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
There is value in traditional 5s like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
And Payne swings it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Holiday. The Raptors getting the bucket.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Quickly the pass to Payne. Barnes left side. Fires for 3. Another miss by MP.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
The 3 from MP. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And the Raptors with some changes. Wara checked in, and it's Brown in for R.J. Barrett. Hauser the pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
When you have a point guard that can attack the paint the way Westbrook does, it is so important to the way they play.
Trent can't hit. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And checking out some numbers for Derek White.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his 3-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
He hits the second from the line. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Payne.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Westbrook against MP.
Toronto foul.
Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he can't get the first one. He is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Luke Kennard out there with Payne. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Barrett. And it's Nora in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Back to Payne. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Holiday dishes to White. Brown outside. Over Barrett. Porzingis. Porzingis on the foul. And the Celtics lead by 2.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz had a huge game. He had 27 points and was reliable as ever from distance. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Unhindered, going all the way. The 3 from MP. White with the defensive effort. The Celtics with the lead. Passes it to Holiday. Porzingis trying to get free. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Tatum against Barnes. Back to Payne. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Jakob checked in for the Raptors. Williams comes in for R.J. Barrett. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Westbrook comes in for Derek White. MP outside. Kennard kicks to Payne. Drills it from outside. Payne's got 18 points in the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And stolen by Payne. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes here for the... And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Boston on top, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the... And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Second chance shot. Barnes grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
White the pass to Tatum. Back to White. And White slams it in.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. The lead is 2. And it goes down 2 points. Payne's got 26 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his mere decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Celtics trail by 11. Outside, White. To end the run, and he sinks the layup. White's got 12 in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really project the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And the foul called on MP.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him. Dix checked in for the Raptors. And then for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for White, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Brown, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Payne, and Boston with the rebound. Here's Porzingis. Yep, it counts. 9 points in the game so far.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
There it finds Payne. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball.
We've got Emmanuel quickly. R.J. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Purdy, and it's Payne in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off now.
Okay, David, thanks.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Payne. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 35 points for MP.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch. And this is exactly who Tatum is, someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
On the wing, Barnes. Over Tatum. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Tatum. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payne finds Quickly. MP outside. That 3 off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling. The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
Here's quickly. Yes!
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Tatum against Barnes. Here's Holiday. And Pirtle sends it back.
He's quick to read and react on deep. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though. White, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Boston now.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
They're down by 5. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Off target from 3-point range. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
From deep 3-point territory, offline. And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.